Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode on Quality Unfiltered. I'm Parveen Khan.
And hiya, I'm Suman Bala. Quality Unfiltered is all about real stories, our experiences, our challenges, and reflections coming from our work and everything around quality and leadership roles.
So, today, what are we going to talk about today? So, December, usually everyone, like most of us, try to think about what are our wins, our achievements. We reflect back on the year. So, this is what we are going to do today as well. Like, we just want to focus on this episode on reflecting on ourselves, like on how our 2025 was, what our wins, our challenges, and what are some of the things that we want to look ahead in 2026. So, let's start with wins first. So Suman, tell me, what are your share your wins? Like, what were your achievements that you were super proud of, like throughout this within this 2025, and yeah, share those with us.
I feel this episode of reflection is going to be one of the hardest and, quite excited episode we are going to record this year. My win is definitely launching Quality Unfiltered with you. We've been talking about this for like over a year. And when I announced at MotorCon, previously known as Test Bash, the support just blew me away. To be actually here and record our sixth episode, this is massive for me. I absolutely love how we bring the best out of each other. Earlier this year, on work front, I earlier this year I joined consultancy for the first time. Throughout my nearly like 20 years of experience, I've always worked with the product-based companies, but joining consultancy, just having a different hat. My current role involves deep hands-on work, which is great. And I'm an accessibility champion. At work, I'm driving accessibility improvements, which I absolutely love. On a personal front, I started focusing on core strength and regular exercises. And it's just not about physical. It has completely changed how I show up for everything else. I didn't expect that knockoff effect, right? And near Easter, I went on a Europe trip, really full packed, 2 weeks Europe trip. And my husband and everyone I told about that trip, they were like, you're crazy, you're covering so much in that time. But yes, I enjoy it, like roaming around and exploring things. I also met two of my friends. And when we started talking, we just picked up where we left. Oh, maybe more than a decade ago. So that's what friendships do to you. So overall, this year has been really good from work front, health front, family front. So I think this might be one of the best years, probably like more than a decade or so. I think so. So, what do you think? Like, what are your achievements?
2025, yes, what a year. It's been a great year. A lot of things that on both sides, like from my personal front and on the work side as well. So personally, one of the thing I'm proud of, same like you, I'm proud of this Quality Unfiltered podcast because I was thinking about this since last couple of years, and this was on my list since last couple of years. Every year I sit and reflect of like just like this time I'm recording, and every year I write a blog post on this and what I'm looking
Now
ahead.
you
And
can tick off from your to-do
yeah,
list.
oh my God, such a great feeling. Yes. So I had this since last 2 years. It was on my list. And yes, this is one of the things that I'm really, really proud of. I feel like this is a biggest achievement for me. Like, especially sharing this, like we both, that energy and sharing everything that we have through this podcast. I think I love that. I love doing this. And even like, like, look, our weekends have gone in this, which I love it. So this is one thing that I'm really proud of. And apart from this, there were a few things like just small things. I think small wins, I would say, but I'm really very proud of those small wins, like like writing a blog post and that getting featured in Quality Coach book by Annie Mary Sharrett, and receiving that book as a speaker gift at Agile Testing Days, and opening that book and seeing my name. Oh my God, yeah, that was like kind of like a
I need to read that book.
great moment. And yeah, last year, I intentionally took a step back of like not being very active in the community, intentionally to focus more on my work. So this year was more around coming back and contributing a lot and staying active in the community. So I was hosting the Test Tribes meetups as well, and I was also a co-host of Ministry of Testing London meetup as well. And these are some of the wins like I'm really really proud of, and contributing to Ministry of Testing's tech certification. That was another thing that I can remember of. And outside of all of this, yes, attending again, like, I attended a lot of new conferences this year. It was like Lead Dev London,
Wow.
first time. So it was good. It was really first time attending that conferences. And I think I've been attending a lot of testing conferences. So Lead Dev was a very different one. So I'm really proud, like, feels like connecting new people and networking. So I think that was another achievement, yes, attending those. And from work front, this is my second year of being in this leadership position within the company, and few things have changed. And as like, it was a roller coaster ride in a positive way, where I was like managing people, driving quality culture and strategic like direction within the company. But it was so many things that were happening, and that gave me a lot of learnings, like from my work front of like, how do you manage conflicts, how do you have difficult conversations, how do you manage them. And the most proud and I feel like this is part of my achievement would be, seeing people you manage, their
Yeah.
work being recognized and company wide, for example, right? And their work being valued. It is so rewarding to see. Like, I think it's like a journey. Like it doesn't happen straight away, right? So for me, this is like in leadership, you cannot see successes straight away, right? It takes a long time to see that. So I feel like this is such a good rewarding feeling when you see like, okay, all the work that you're doing, it's not about just the people's work being rewarded, but it's more about quality being visible and quality engineering impact being visible. So I think, yeah, I mixed up a lot of things. So I think these are some of the things that I'm really proud of 2025, of all the achievements that I've had.
Yeah. Yes, coaster rides can, feel a bit stressful at that times, but looks like you have received some rewards as well when others are, showcasing that value of
Yeah.
your team members.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about like wins.
Yes.
I feel with every win or achievement, there's a challenge behind it that drives that. So, what was your biggest challenge this year? And what did it teach you about yourself or your leadership style?
Biggest challenge. Yeah. So last couple of years, so I'll start from my personal biggest challenge I had. Since last couple of years, I've been very consistent, and I love doing strength training. So that's like, I just love doing that. This year, biggest challenge was to stay focused on that. I couldn't do that. I like, it was such an on and off, that it was challenge. I'm sharing this as a challenge because it did teach me a lot of things. Because when I started off, I was like, I couldn't manage doing it for first few months. So I was feeling very frustrated that I'm not able to do that. Why? Like, I was beating myself up.
Hmm.
No, I have to push doing it. Even though
Tell
it's like,
me about it. Every
yeah,
time I take a break, I start a duck walk.
yeah.
Everything hurts.
Yeah. So I'm like, why? So I was trying to beat myself up. And then I think they came like midpoint where I was like, okay, I shouldn't beat myself up, because I'm not doing because I don't want to do it. I'm not doing because I'm not able to do it. So I need to find a balance. So instead of me saying that, oh, since I've been doing this since last 2 years, and I've been doing 6 days a week, so I should be doing the same. So instead of that, I took a step back and I said, okay, let me just revisit this goal because things are not same.
Yeah.
So let me do it like maybe 2 days or 3 days and like did a reset. Okay, I said,
We strive for perfection, but there's
yes,
so many factors which
yeah,
drive multiple things.
yeah,
And it's okay,
yes.
sometime to have that a balance.
Yeah, and then putting that too much expectation on your old self, right? So reset. I just started again, like saying like, okay, 2 days or 3 days a week,
Yeah.
but sometimes that as well didn't work. So, but this time I didn't beat myself up. I said, okay, it's fine. I need to find my way before I say like I need to be on the part. So this
And our
was my biggest,
priorities changes time to
yeah,
time,
yeah,
right? You might have that priority some other time, and that's
yes,
okay.
yeah. And I think I started sharing this because it's not this was challenging in my personal front, but this also reflects on the challenges on the leadership style, which
Yeah.
helped me learn because that's exactly what it is, right? Like you shouldn't beat yourself up of when things are not working your way. So this has taught me like staying comfortable in your own leadership style.
Yeah.
It's
Be
okay, like,
authentic, right?
yes, you don't have to like there's no one way or the other way, like, oh, it's not like you have leadership style means this, so you have to do this, right? It's not about that. It's about accepting where you are, what you're doing, how you're doing. And so this challenge of going through why I'm unable to do this, what I used to do, I was able to do it since last couple of years, and now I'm not able to do this and beating my. So all that has taught me a lot, and then I think it has, it just helped me, like being comfortable and accepting. So that has been a biggest challenge, but helped me learn and see it from different perspective.
Yeah, I've been there where, like I just push myself for the things and then I might be like, juggling so many plates at a time, but something will break.
Yeah,
For me, a couple of years ago, I stepped back from community due to similar reasons as you,
yeah,
because I wanted to focus on my work and
yeah,
family.
yeah.
One of the biggest challenge for me this year was to finding that rhythm again in the
Mhm.
community. I've started to re-engage. I've contributed to Ministry of Testing's tech certification. I've attended conferences. I've delivered talks, workshops, and now doing this,
Yeah.
something which I never thought I can pull it off on regular basis. But one thing which I didn't realize is how much energy I get by connecting with people. So it's not, like me just giving to the community, but that bounce of effect of that,
Yes.
community energy you get is
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
talking to people and meeting someone who I've never, like had any discussions with. And what I learned most about myself was I can't be everywhere at once. And
Yeah.
that's okay, because now being mentally present for my family, not just physically being there, this has been like life changing for me.
Mm.
Just to sit sometime, having just sit on sofa, just to binge watch Netflix with family, or maybe
Yeah.
playing board games, going on a walks. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Because in the previous years I was like, no, I need to do this, I need to do this. I had just like so many tasks, but this year I just dropped lots of tasks to prioritize my work, my health, my family, but having a good mixture or blend of everything.
Mm.
But what I've realized with work is I like doing strategic and hands-on to feel that fulfilled.
Mm.
So I think that was, my one of the challenge this year. Yeah.
Yeah. I love how like one of our wins is what you're looking ahead in next year, and what I have not been able to do this year, I want to do it next year. So I think I love that blend of what we have to like on both our side here. So I'm loving that. So what is like as Rosie says, what is your one of your bold or audacious goal, or an experiment, or like or what you're looking ahead, or whatever you're excited about in that you want to try in 2026.
I wouldn't call a goal, because I know once I'll start, mark that as a goal, I will start beating myself or, achieve that, to
Yes,
strive that, perfection.
yes,
I like what I'm doing right now, having this like, good balance. So family and health stays non-negotiable priorities for me
yeah.
next year too. But work wise, I would love to have a good blend of strategic thinking with hands on experience. This year was heavily hands on, which taught me a lot. But again and again, I feel I miss those, bigger picture conversation. Where where are we going and why? These kind of discussions. Another things, again, not as a goal, but more like something I'm quite excited about and something which is driving me. Over the past couple of years, I've been learning about accessibility by reading articles or attending talks. AD's talks introduced me to accessibility, and I still, reach out to him again and again for some insights. I want to say a huge thanks to Leighton for giving me an opportunity to pursue IIP certification. I think it will really enhance my accessibility knowledge. And then I can't wait to implement that at my work. Currently, I'm leading some accessibility POC. Next year, I want to go to the teams and say, yes, we are having those in accessibility from start of the feature. On personal front, and I'm calling that testing community as a personal because it brings me joy. I don't call it as a work.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to contributing more to community and yes, delivering keynote at PeersCon with you. I'm also excited about moving to a house early next year. But I think plenty of my time will go in decorating because that's what happens. I love decorating house. We need matching this. This doesn't go with me. It needs a new lamp. I'm sure I'll lots of yes, the mortgage after mortgage money, most of my money will go towards decorating. But I'm
Yeah.
excited about it. What about
Awesome.
you? What um goal or experiment you would like to try?
Yes. Again, like every year, as I said, right? So I set something up. So it's not like I want to be like I just want to do only those things and I want to do it, but it's more for me to say like, okay, I've done these things, so I want to look ahead for this.
Like
So
guiding stones.
yeah, and because things might change throughout the year and
Hmm.
priorities might change, so things might change. So it's not like you just have to stick to it. So I just keep one or two things that I want to do. So same thing like last year, I had one thing was like podcast, as I said, and I had another thing that I wanted to do a joint talk with someone within the community. I really wanted to do that, like,
And you
and
did
I
that.
yeah, and I did that, and that's one of my achievement. Like, just doing that joint talk and having such an amazing partner as a Naomi, and delivering that talk at ATD Agile Testing Days this year was amazing experience. And I think another thing that I'm looking ahead is delivering this keynote with you this year. I'm sure we're going to bring our magic to that
We
stage.
will.
So
We
I,
will.
I, I can't wait. And you won't believe, I was sitting like post the talk. We did the talk and me and Naomi, we were sitting and talking, and I was saying like, what is, oh, now that we have finished this talk, now what's up? What's next? What shall we do next? And I was thinking like, oh, I would love to do a joint talk. And look, I'm like, oh my God. So I'm looking forward for this keynote that we're going to do in for PeaceCon. And as I said, like I struggle with the challenge. So I want to this time set that realistic expectations and I want to try to reset to see like, what the challenges I have of why I'm unable to do and what can I do better. So in terms of getting back to my strength training, I really, really want to get back to that because that's like prioritizing your health and I want to prioritize my
I'll
health.
keep sending you my Instagram reels.
Yes, yes. That keeps me, you won't believe, that keeps me motivated. I'm like, oh my God, I have to do this. Like, it keeps me like, yes, yes. So that kind of definitely helps me. So that's one thing I really want to focus on next year. And again, like last year I had this again the same goal of like I want to write more. I want to share my experiences more. So I think it's okay. Like I didn't write much. It was like some few blogs here and there, but I think it's okay. Like, it was more about I want to share more outside of speaking at conferences, and Quality Unfiltered helped me. So even though I couldn't write more, but I'm happy that I'm doing this. So I want to do more and more episodes of Quality Unfiltered next year. This is what I'm looking ahead. And another thing I'm thinking is like I really want to focus on hands-on, and on my technical hands-on skills. I miss that. Being in this, when you are in this strategic leadership role, sometimes you don't get that chance to stick yourself in to solve the challenges and problems. So this year, I want to navigate through that challenge, and I want to get back into my hands-on technical skills. So I think these are some of my goals. I'm going to sit and write these things up. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'll have I'm really looking forward. Like I'll just so I don't want to make a list of like 5 or 10 things. I just want to keep
yeah.
1 or 2 things as a list to see, like, and these are more mix of personal and not work but outside of work kind of a things, where it's more of your personal growth kind of goals. So yeah, so these are some of the goals that I'm um
Maybe do
oh
like a mid-year review with yourself to see, like the things you wanted to achieve this year, are they still relevant? Or because priorities changes, like,
yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah, that's a good idea as well. Yeah, cool. I think amazing. It was good. I think every year I write, but this time it was more about talking through it with you. It was like a
letting it
good.
out in the universe.
Yeah, it's good. And again, like as I said, like it doesn't mean that I have to finish that goal next year. It doesn't mean that I have to stick to the same goal for next year. It's more about like saying that yes, I want to do these things, and maybe it might change. I might not be able to do it for some reasons, and
Or
it's
you
okay.
might do more. We never know.
You never know. And oh, I might do something different more. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it was such an amazing conversation. Love it. Thanks everyone for tuning in and listening. And if you enjoyed our conversation, please share it with more people and do subscribe. And also, we would love to hear. We would love to hear if you have any kind of wins or challenges or your lessons learned from your 2025 and what you're looking ahead in 2026.
Yeah. And do drop us a message because like Praveen and I, we had a different, like, what my challenge this year is Praveen's win. Right? So let us know if anything resonates with you or what other things you're looking forward to. Until next time, keep leading, keep learning, and keep it unfiltered. Thanks for making this year special. Have a happy holidays. See you in 2026. Cheers. Bye.